Welcome, Capricorn. This is your yearly forecast for Capricorn 2019. Welcome to Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for this journey that we've had for the last year. I love you guys. Make sure you remember to thumbs up, subscribe, and definitely leave comments. Remember, this is a general reading. Therefore, make sure you look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for a little more clarity for the year. We're going to look into your general love advice for the year. The goal is to help you maneuver through 2019 a little easier. If you know what to kind of expect, you know how to positively work it out to your best interest, learning lessons timely, and so on. So what I'm going to do is, there are multiple messages that I'm going to pull for you, ultimately trying to find out the reoccurring message, the reoccurring theme. I want the overall message for Capricorn for 2019. What is the overall message for Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, guys. What is the overall theme for 2019? Capricorn's overall theme for 2019. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. So just while it's coming out, I'm going to go ahead and go for it because we're having more than some. So this year, you're not going to be afraid to seek out the truth. I feel as though many of you have not been seeing things for what they really are. You have felt like the universe has not worked on your behalf as a result of this. But as you reflect and look internally, you notice what is really going on. What are you actually manifesting? Some of you may be awaiting some results and looking for a giving and taking, giving and receiving type relationships. But this is definitely, this message is more about, definitely more about seeking the truth. One moment, I'm sorry to walk away from you guys, but I put something on the stove and apparently turned it up way too high. Sorry, guys. So I apologize for that, but I want to make sure I get these out, so I don't want to end this. So I'm going to continue, but okay. So I just want to show you how trust, truth, seeking the answers, this is really prevalent in your reading so far. I feel like some of you are waiting for something to grow. I feel like some of you are waiting for a relationship to grow. But I feel like you're no longer afraid. I feel like some of you have been afraid, but you're no longer afraid. So that's your overall theme: trust, truth. Getting to the point where you can spread your wings. I feel like many of you are coming out of this place of fear, anxiety. It's this waiting period, I feel. So in the new year, you will be in a place of, I just feel like no longer waiting. You would have healed. You have manifested what it is that you want. I feel like the universe has been working for you the whole time, but you didn't feel as though that was the case. It was hard for you to even fathom. It was hard for you to see the truth for a long time. So now you're in a place where you're looking, you're reflecting internally, in order to find what you need. How is Capricorn feeling in 2019? Prevalent feelings for 2019 for Capricorn. Okay, so you're in a place of embracing spirit. You're trying to, again, this is that reflection internally so you can believe again. I feel like some of you may have given up in the past. But now you're in a place where you want to heal, you want to believe in even just basic love. I feel that some of you may not have been nurtured like you hoped, and you had been waiting to receive that. And you just felt like it wasn't successful. But now you're in a place where you're just trying to, again, I'm seeing this sense of balance, looking for a give and take. Okay? So let's continue and let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper for Capricorn. What else is going on with Capricorn? A decision has been made in the new year. It's a decision you've been waiting to make. Many of you have been shying away from drama for a long time. I think that many of you just want to be comforted and nurtured in this upcoming year. What is this all about, Spirit? Let's make it plain and clear. I see an offer on the table in the new year. What is this offer regarding? Again, direction, truth, abundance. I feel like, again, many of you have been sad because you haven't been able to control someone else. I feel like someone might have even been overly controlling of you, and you've gotten to the point where you just wasn't sure if you should let your guard down. I feel like many of you are in a place where you wanted to give up, and it's due to the fact that there was an ending in the past that rocked your world. Something that you had a lot of hope for. I feel like as though some of you might have even been sneaking around, or someone was sneaking around on you. You felt like this person was your man. You feel as though you manifested this person into your life. You felt like this was a dream come true. I feel like some of you, it just kind of fell into your lap even. But this is someone who you really felt was your soulmate. So I hadn't even gotten into love yet, but apparently I'm already there. So let's just go ahead and clarify a little bit more with love. Let's go ahead and look into your love, because that's what it looks like for you this year. It's more about blossoming abundance within your love life, your spiritual life, a more, which is different for Capricorn in a way, because Capricorn is usually very optimistic in how they move. And I feel like now, right now, you're in a place where you're having to do something a little different. You have to look at things from a different perspective. Some of you may be traveling in order to get this new perspective, finding someone who you can become, you know, that may be able to help guide you. I feel as though you guys are definitely looking for this love. I feel like many of you definitely gave up on a relationship, and it's just over. In your eyes, it's over. I feel like you lost hope in it, but this is something you really felt deeply about. And some of you might be even dealing with, this could be I'm thinking Cancer. I meant to say a water sign, but Cancer came out, so I'm going to say Cancer as well. But I feel as though there was an ending here due to codependency, maybe even, again, this, I'm really feeling like it was a control thing. I really feel like it was control issues. So you guys took time apart from each other. But you felt like that was your love. But I feel like someone didn't want to give you a chance either. Remember, this is a general reading, so this can go vice versa. So again, make sure you look at all your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs in the process. Let's see what additional messages we have for Capricorn for New Year. But everything that's coming out for you so far is more about spirituality, reflection, internal, sacred wisdom, source, spiritual guidance, and manifestation. Some of you may have even been dealing with manipulation, because I definitely saw the moon as well. Pisces, you know, that moon card is about manipulation. So is magician. The magician is about that as well. So be careful of that, whether it's being done to you or you to someone else. But yeah, I definitely see some of you may be separating or have separated from someone, a divorce even. And this is something that you're thinking about. This is something, someone walked away definitely in the past. And it just messed with your happiness. Wow. So now I see it more clearly. FYI, this is why I make sure especially for the year, I want to just give you this message here. This is what's prevalent in your reading. You know, this new path you're on, the spiritual journey. But everything here has been about manifestation, the magician, manifestation, manifestation, magician. All three of these are the magician. And I feel like I saw one other message regarding manifestation, but what this is all about is, again, creating your own reality. This here is about, you know, again, that give and take. Again, making things happen. This is knowing about that infinite wisdom and being able to yield it as you wish. I feel like I'm in a Lord of the Rings or something right now, but yielding this as you wish. The magician is someone who has the capability to yield love, air, fire, you know, emotions, it all. I feel as though some of you Capricorns have been kind of one-sided in your approach, and now you're having to, or now you have the capability. Now you're having the capability to do more, You're gaining more wisdom in this upcoming year, again, through spirituality. This is a new path that you're on, absolutely. A new level of healing. I feel as though many of you have been looking for your healing in a person, place, or thing, and now you're in a place where your focus is different. You're focusing on light. This is a different way of just dealing. This is about spiritual growth. Inspired to do something so much more. This is the real truth. This is a deeper truth, Capricorn. This actually sounds familiar. Make sure you go back and look at the December reading, because this is sounding very familiar. It went December through January, but this is obviously what you're going through for the whole year of 2019. Seeking that truth. Being able to trust yourself. What is the real truth? Spiritual, metaphysical, all of that. And I feel as though many of you will be inspired to do something different, to step out on faith in a different way, coming out of your comfort zone. No longer judging yourself. I feel as though many of you have been holding back because you have been judging yourself, and now you feel free to do something different, free to love in the way you want. And you are in a place where you're going to, again, start healing, releasing the old wounds, and allowing that love to uplift. What I'm feeling is fear. Many of you have been, again, walking in this place of fear, feeling as though you can't have what you want. But it's just a deeper connection now, or have what you need. It's just a different, deeper connection that you're dealing with this year. Anything else, any additional messages before we go to advice? Spirit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I love this. This is talking about yielding the perfection of life. And how it's yielded again. Like it's not a straight shot. This is something that you have to create through multiple ways of experiences. Through multiple even devastations, hurts, to where you had to rebuild yourself to grow. Like, it's as if you could not do it until you went through this heartache, till you went through this part of life, to this harder part of life, if you will. This process is what grew you. But this is what was necessary to create the perfection in your life. The perfection which is your life, because everyone's different, right? Everyone's unique. So it's recognizing that uniqueness in you. Visions of life beyond death even. Some of you, I just really feel as though many of you will become more spiritually connected this year. I'm seeing that all in here. Again, seeking that truth. Reflecting internally. This internal wisdom. These two here, that's what it's all about. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and start looking at your advice as well. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Everything happens for a reason. Let's continue. And then I'm going to get your advice after this next message. I love it. Some of you were loyal or feel like you didn't receive loyalty. I feel as though some of you, is two ways of looking at this. Some of you were in a relationship where someone wasn't loyal to you, and some of you were loyal to others, and vice versa. But I just want to let you know, fate is the universe is working here. This again goes with our whole, you know, manifestation. This fate, everything is this. Where you are this year was fated to happen this way. So make sure you don't regret the path that you're on, but rather celebrate the path that you're on. The path that you're on is what led you, or what's leading you to this new found spirituality, this new level of love and life. Okay? Yeah, I mean, I'm just seeing opportunities all around for you. An infinite amount of opportunities. So again, you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're having a new level of abundance in your life that's different. That was created through your positive intentions. What it is that you wanted is coming to fruition. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what advice is. Ooh, okay. What advice is. What advice we have. I feel as though many of you have done the work. You're still doing the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Again, going back to the guidance that you've been given to bring you to this place, to where you've manifested this. Visualize the abundance in all forms. And this again goes back to you not being so one-sided, Capricorn, but rather seeing things from a full perspective. Again, taking in all the elements from truth, fire, passion, love, the earthly, everything. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. You have the capability to yield all of this. This is going back to that magician, having that capability to yield it all. I love it, Capricorn. You just have an awesome year coming your way. I know some of you may be, questioning maybe the love front, due to perhaps some separations. But know that it's so much bigger than a person. It's so much bigger than that. This is about your purpose, about your true life purpose. Excuse me. About your true life purpose. Last bit of advice for Capricorn. And thank you again for coming to my channel. I love you guys. Make sure you leave your comments below. Thumbs up before you leave. This again is the Capricorn Yearly 2019 forecast. You have this love everywhere too. Be willing to express love. I love you. These two are both, as well as there was another message over here. You deserve love. I need you to recognize how important this is. You have love all around you. I love you. These are important words. You are lovable. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. I definitely see you receiving more love this year. Again, in a way in which is beyond just the physical. This is a more well-rounded love, spiritual love. And as long as you remain positive, I feel as though you'll be good. Your next message is to choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Don't give up. Remain positive, Capricorn. There's love all around you. You deserve it. You've yielded it. It's come to you. Many of you have found your soulmates through this process. Capricorn has more power than you give your own self credit for. You have the capability to yield whatever it is that you want, Capricorn. That is the positive 2019 message for you. Yielding what it is that you deserve, that you want, and knowing that you have the capability, and know that you have the universe backing you 200%. Manifestation all over this reading. You manifested it, and now you get to reap the reward. I love it. I love it. You're going down a new path of happiness. This is to your personal healing and happiness. Regardless of what happened in the past, regardless of who walked away from you, you're at a place where you're manifesting something so much greater. And a year from now, you probably won't even remember who it was. I doubt it, but that's how major that is. Because you can manifest what you want, because you have, fate, spirit all around you. I love this. This reading is awesome. Capricorn, you stay positive. This new year will bring you so much more abundance in a different way. Blessings, love, and light. Bye.